This final section of the Old Testament overview profiles the exile of Israel and Judah and their return to the land. And so we find that the two kingdoms are carried away. First, the northern kingdom to Assyria, and then the southern kingdom to Babylon. But by God's grace and in God's timing, they return to the land. This period of history and the prophetic word of the Lord to the people of this time are all recorded in the books of Daniel, Ezekiel, Ezra, Nehemiah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. What a rich resource, what a rich set of books that we have to enjoy. Ezra and Nehemiah profiling the historical, the history of the return of the people to their land. Daniel and Ezekiel prophesying while in exile. Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi prophesying to the returned remnant. These are beautiful books, and some of the insights and the prophetic foretelling that takes place, particularly in the book of Daniel, and then the Christ-centered insights of Zechariah and the other prophets are just really amazing. It really is. It will open your eyes as you look into these things as to the inspiration, the undoubted inspiration of the scriptures, and the way that God speaks through visions and through dreams and these different things that we ourselves can expect from God, things that we ourselves can look for, that God would speak to us and that we too would understand. We also have in this section of our notes the book of Esther. Esther, during this period, during the 400-year period between the last prophetic pronouncements of Malachi and the opening words of John the Baptist in the New Testament, we have the events of the book of Esther. Esther is a beautiful romantic adventure set during the period of Jewish captivity in the Persian Empire. It is the true story of a young orphan Jewish exile who becomes queen and then courageously saves her people. I'm sure many of you have probably read the book. I encourage you to just take a look at some of the insights that we look at from this book in the notes, and to read again the book for yourself and just see the great, powerful, beautiful faithfulness of our God. And then looking at characters like the faithful Nehemiah, the strength and the courage of this man who brought so many back to Jerusalem and rebuilt the walls. And Ezra, the priest, so devoted to the word of God, bringing back, not only building natural walls, but building men's hearts in the covenant of their God. Brilliant books and a wonderful end to our study of the Old Testament. Next time, in the next session, we'll look into the period between the close of the Old and the opening of the New, and then into the timeless, amazing insights that the Gospels can give us. God bless you. Enjoy the notes. Enjoy these sessions.